Not a love poem, an observation. Make no mistake, this is absolutely not a love poem. But I heard a story once about a couple who stayed together for 67 years. 67. That's 804 months, 24,458 days, and more lifetimes than most people ever live in their own skin. When the husband was asked how it managed to stay with the same woman for so long, he just laughed. She hasn't been the same woman at all. And maybe that's the secret, not holding each other hostage to the ghosts of who we used to be, not insisting on being understood by someone who only met one version of us when thousands have lived and died inside our chest since then. Maybe love only lasts when you're willing to dance together on the ashes of your former selves. I once feared losing you, and I once feared being lost in you. No one warns you that the bravest thing you can do is open the gates of your ribcage and let someone leave fingerprints on your heart, knowing that whether it lasts for a minute or for a lifetime, one day you will part. But this is not a love poem, because I would never write one of those. But if I did, I would admit that love does conquer, but it also breaks, not out of malice, but because breaking is the only way to open wide enough to hold everything it demands. The kind of love where I give you my sweatshirt when you're cold, the kind where I kiss every wrinkle when you're old, the kind where I drive you a little mad, but at the end of the day, we still count ourselves lucky to call each other baby. But still, not a love poem, because this isn't about two people becoming one. That's the oldest lie love ever told. We are not one person. We are many. A community disguised as a single name. Inside you lives the little girl who once prayed to be a princess, and the woman who now wonders why on earth she got that tattoo on her neck. Inside you lives the teenager who believed she'd never break, and the adult who learned that hearts crack in the quiet. Inside him lives the young man who swore he would be a millionaire by 25, and the 35-year-old drowning in debt, disillusioned, just grateful to make it through another month. Inside him lives the boy who once wanted to save the world, and the man who now just wants to save himself. We are not singular. We are a moving congregation of past versions, the ones who tried, the ones who failed, the ones who dreamed, the ones who died quietly inside so another could be born. So if love lasts, it isn't because two people became one. It's because two entire communities learned how to walk side by side, how to honor the versions that vanish and embrace the ones still arriving. And if this were a love poem, which it isn't, I will tell you one last thing. Maybe the point was never to stay the same. Maybe the point was to stay together. But again, this is not a love poem.